Card of the week, finish it up.
Yes, sir.
Last segment of the day. So I wasn't sure which one I wanted to do. I've been playing a lot of Pauper recently, or thinking about a lot of Pauper and proxying some decks and whatnot. Pauper's just great, man. All commons, non-rotating format. There's a lot you can do in the
non-rotating until they print Heir Apparent.
Right, yeah, until they print new cards. But at least nothing comes in and destroys the meta, which is kind of cool, I guess.
Yeah, that's true.
So I wanted to show off one from Modern Horizons 3, which arguably does have stronger commons because it was a strong set. That's kind of the one of the decks that's really popular in Pauper right now is the combo deck with the lizard. That's kind of not taken over, but they had a big Pauper event like in Europe this past week, and of the top 8, I think like 5 of them were this combo deck, 4 or 5. So people were like, all right, maybe we're looking at that combo, and maybe we ban a piece of it in Pauper or something. Just keep the meta healthy, and I'm all for it. But it's a cool format because it is kind of like you can do a lot, but you still have to remember that lightning bolt's in the format. So it does limit your options a little bit. Lightning bolt, 1 mana, 3 damage to anything. You do always have to build around that. Like, my opponent is probably going to have a lightning bolt. So in that case, it's like more powerful than standard sometimes, which is kind of interesting because the removal in standard isn't always premium. But I found a cool one from Modern Horizons 3 that I hadn't heard of. I was looking at it for some sideboard options for one of my red decks. But it's cool. It's very like anti blue in theory for red, so I always like seeing these ones. It is a Siege Smash. It's a 1 and a red instant. The art's kind of cool. It's just like a big giant destroying a siege tower.
Oh yeah, that is sick.
Siege Smash. But first ability it has on it is Split Second.
Oh, nice.
So as long as it's on the stack, nobody else can cast spells or activate abilities. You go say, I'm going to cast this Siege Smash. Your Siege Smash will resolve. Nobody can counterspell that or do anything else.
Yeah.
So it has and then it's got 2 modes on it. So it's not only is it versatile and like, I don't want.
Is it common?
It's a common.
Wow.
Yeah. 2 mana, Split Second. Choose 1, destroy target artifact.
Okay.
Or target creature gets +3/+2 and trample until end of turn.
That's pretty okay.
That's pretty okay, yeah. And it's like,
especially for Split Second on there too?
For Split Second, yeah. If it was just a 2 mana spell that's like an artifact or a creature buff, like okay, yeah, that's fine. But like also the Split Second, just a little cherry on top. It's like no blue player is going to counterspell you.
Yeah.
They can't kill your creature in response. They could wait to kill your creature afterwards, but then they'd play out their hand, and then maybe you can play another spell. There's some shenanigans that you can play with this one.
Yeah.
If you're going to destroy their artifact, they can't like do something with their artifact first. Their artifact gets destroyed.
Yeah. You going to put that in your hot dog deck?
I'm thinking about it, at the very least in the sideboard. As I said, I was kind of looking for like some better sideboard options for that deck. So I like to buff the hot dogs. It's the namesake. I like to buff up their power and give trample. But then also the Split Second helps if maybe there's some blue players out there.
Yeah.
So
that's a pretty cool card.
Siege Smash. I was like, Modern Horizons 3 kind of came and went for me, and I've totally missed this common. Very strong.
Yeah. Very cool.
So
very cool.
My card of the week.
There it is. The hot dog trampler boy.
Oh yeah. Hot dogs are going strong.
You made some pretty fun Pauper decks, I will say.
I've even proxied one or I think one more to show off as well. Next time we play, it's pretty cool. Pretty fun.
Alrighty, well, there it is.
Till next time.